In this lesson, I want to look at some more typography that's available with Bootstrap. So here we've got an example of address and block code. So let's open up our code pen, and I've already attached in that Bootstrap option there. And also we want to add in a footer here. So typically when you've got a quote, then you might have someone famous that might be saying it. So just make up a name there, and this is where we would cite the source or the title. So we see that we've got within HTML we have the ability to cite it, and we can title that site. So just typically like the source title. So I need to update that as well. So that should be an equal sign. So the site equals source title, and then this is whatever the source is, and then close off that site. So this is just regular standard HTML and citing that footer. And so we get this nice block quote, but it's not presented really. Bootstrap gives us some more options here, so we can add in a class. And so the class is block quote. So that Bootstrap understands that's a block quote. So right away we get this nice, better formatted type of formatting for our content. We can also reverse it as well. So this is just to demonstrate that Bootstrap really does have a lot of options when it comes to block quotes and so on. With Bootstrap 4, we can even add in a class here now to the footer, and we can say something like block quote footer. So I believe that's the class there. We can see that it does some styling and makes it more present within a block quote. So I'm going to get rid of this reverse because usually you don't see it that way. So you see that it adds in that line there and everything, so it makes it look more like you would be expecting when you have a block quote. And also in line with the block quotes, so they have another one that's new with Bootstrap 4. So I'm going to just create some paragraphs here, add in, copy out this lorem ipsum text here. So lorem ipsum is just used as a placeholder. So what happens if we've got a bunch of these paragraphs, they all look the same, and we want one of them to stand out. So we can add a class of lead. So that makes it stand out a little bit, makes it bigger, and presents it in a different format. So users can easily recognize the one that you want to stand out as the lead paragraph. So there's some more typography within Bootstrap, and there's actually quite a bit that you can do with Bootstrap, and you can really bring out the styling as you would typically expect when you see within a website or web project that quotes are brought out in this type of fashion, and also some of the paragraphs you might want to stand out, but you might not want to particularly bold them, so you can always add the class of lead. So the next lesson, we're going to be looking at adding images, and just like with everything else, Bootstrap really delivers with images, gives you a bunch of options to display those images and present them in a nice fashion, nice website design fashion for your web visitors.